Parallel developments are taking place on NEET paper leak saga in the national capital. Impasse between government and cockroach movement continues over Dharmendra Pradhan's resignation. Union Cabinet has approved paper leak amendment bill to ensure strict punishment for paper leaks. The Supreme Court of India has swung into action. Deadlock continues in Parliament and protests are underway at the Jantar Mantar. CJP delegation met with the government representatives led by JP Nada at the Constitution Club. After the meeting, CJP leaders said that the government has agreed to compensate the kin of NEET paper leak suicide victims and withdraw cases on protesters who took part in CJP's Parliament March. However, the government has sought more time on the third demand of the Education Minister resigning. Both sides have agreed to meet again tomorrow for further talks. Prime Minister Dharmendra Modi held a cabinet meeting at the Parliament complex. The Prime Minister issued a video message assuring protesting students of more steps against paper leaks in the meeting. The Cabinet has passed paper leak amendment bill. It will ensure stricter punishment for perpetrators of any paper leaks. The Supreme Court of India has directed the central government and National Testing Agency to file a detailed affidavit on the progress made in implementing reforms after the NEET UG paper leak. The two-judge bench of the Apex Court also sought status reports and reforms at every stage of examination cycle. The union government has assured the Supreme Court that it is going 10 extra mile to ensure the integrity of NEET examinations. The court has scheduled the next hearing in the case for July 27th. In a separate hearing, Chief Justice of India, Justice Surya Kant, says that media recklessly reported that he denied urgent hearing on protests led by the cockroach movement. Earlier, reports claimed that the CJI refused to list a petition alleging police excesses against protesting students. However, the CJI says that there was no petition filed and it was only representation. Additionally, the Supreme Court came down heavily on unauthorized use of live-streamed court proceedings on social media. The Chief Justice pronounced an interim measure directing no posting, reposting, extraction, modification, dissemination, monetization, recording or review of court proceedings on social media. The Delhi High Court heard petitions seeking NIA investigation into the violence, vandalism and attacks on police during the Cockroach Movement's Parliament March. The Delhi High Court refused to intervene and stated that the central government has the authority to decide whether to initiate the NIA probe. Activist Sonam Wanchuk has ended his hunger strike at the Medanta hospital after government assured him on 2 of the 3 demands stated earlier. At Jantar Mantar, founder of Cockroach Janta Party, Abhijit Dipke, says that sit-in protests will continue until the Education Minister resigns. The leader of the opposition, Rahul Gandhi, has upped the ante against the government. He's accused the police of using pellet guns on protesting students. To prove his claim, Gandhi was accompanied by a man who claims to have suffered pellet gun injuries during student protests. The deadlock also continues in Parliament. Both houses of Parliament were adjourned for the 5th consecutive day of the monsoon session. Parliament will now convene on Monday.